What's up, everybody? Hope everyone's having an awesome summer. It is definitely heating up here in Oregon. I'm in my garage today, sweating to the 80s, and it's a bummer, but I figured I'll get out here today and knock out this video for you guys. I'm going to be talking about what I take with me on my 3 to 5 day hunting trips. What I have on my day trips is definitely going to be a much more slimmed down version of what I got here for you guys today. But like I said, this is like 3 to 5 days or more. This is what I'll have in my bag with me. Give or take a few items here and there, just depending on where I'm going, the weather, if I'm filming or not filming, stuff like that. So yeah, let's dig right in. So if you've seen my other video earlier this year, you see I got the Exo 4800 K3 frame bag this year from hunting trips. I love this thing. It is super comfortable, packs weight like a champ, and has tons of room for all my goodies and then some. So loving this bag. Highly recommend checking it out. I'll throw a link above here for you if you guys want to check out that video I did, which is a pretty much full breakdown of this bag and what I like about it and all that stuff. So yeah, check that out if you want to see this bag a little more in depth. Okay, so I guess what we'll do is we'll start out with the exterior pockets, what I keep in those, and yeah, start digging our way in to the interior. So right here on the side, you can see I got my Elk Bugle. This is a Phelps Game Calls bugle. It's the smaller one. Can't remember what they call this. I call it Little Pepe. He's tiny but mighty. So definitely recommend checking out Phelps Game Calls if you're not familiar with them. Super great tones and sounds. He makes a bigger version of this too, which gives like a little bit deeper, richer tone. But for what I do and where I hunt, this little guy is awesome. Small, takes up little space, works great. So definitely recommend checking that out. Okay, moving over. On this pocket here, I keep my trekking poles. Pull those guys out. Alright, set this down for a second. Yes, I use trekking poles. Make fun of me if you will, but I've had a full ACL replacement in my left knee, so trekking poles are definitely a necessity for me when it comes to going downhill with weight. Uphill is really not so bad for me, but downhill is definitely a bummer, so trekking poles for me are a lifesaver. These are by Promethean Outdoor Supply. They are solid trekking poles. I highly recommend checking out Promethean. I got some other gear from them this year that I'm going to be putting to the mountain test, so I'll give you guys more updates as I go along, but so far, super stoked with all of their stuff. These poles are really lightweight, really well made, super solid. They've got the cork grip, holds up really well when wet conditions, feels really nice in the hand. The clasps are super solid, they don't slip. You can actually adjust the tension in them with this little knob here, so that's cool. It's a bummer when those things blow out and you start losing your trekking poles, which just sucks. So great poles. They also have a different connector or different tips you can put on there. You got your snowshoes, all that stuff. So definitely recommend checking out Promethean. Okay, on to the next thing. All right, in this side pocket here, I'll just keep my tripod for filming or glassing, but this camera is on that tripod, so can't really show you that, guys, but this pocket is great for tripods. If you're in the market for a tripod and you want a super lightweight tripod, I've been using the Peak Design travel tripod. It's a little more expensive, but it is awesome. Tiny little footprint, holds up really, really well. Lots of different height options. Great tripod. I recommend checking them out. If you're not doing any filming, I'd probably just go with a regular tripod, but if you're doing filming and hunting, that is a great tripod to check out. Okay, on the bottom of the bag here is where I keep my shelter. I keep this on the bottom just because it's in a dry bag already. This is the Promethean Pacific Rim 4-season shelter. I did a video on this recently. I'll throw a link up above and below for you to check that out. Super awesome shelter. It's got a tarp setup. It's got a hammock setup. It's got a bug net for the hammock if you want to do that. But I'm in here right now. I'm just going with the hammock and the tarp because that's really all I'll use for the most part for hunting, just to save space and weight. But I enjoy the hammock because I sleep better in it. The tarp is awesome because if it's going to be a rainy night or you want to have a little bit more security, I guess, you can throw the tarp all the way around the hammock. So it's a super cool setup. If you want a little more in-depth review on that, again, check out the other video I did. Highly recommend checking out Promethean Pacific Rim Shelter. Okay, on to the next pocket. This is one of my hip belts. In here I keep just a set of First Light gloves and a headband because I sweat like crazy in September. I usually pop the hat off and just rock the headband to keep the sweat out of my face. yeah, so nothing to talk about there, pretty straightforward. On this side, where I keep my headlamp. This is a nice little headlamp, super bright, made by Cyclops. Super cool little headlamp. Again, it's a headlamp. They're pretty straightforward, nothing cool to talk about there. Okay, now top pockets. This top pocket here, I'll keep my wallet, my keys, sunglasses, tags, any small items I want to get to quick and easy if I need to, will go up in there. This other pocket here, I keep a rugged map. I recommend keeping a paper or fabric map in your bag because you never know when your GPS batteries might die or it might short out. Who knows what can happen? Electronics fail, but having an actual map in your bag can be a lifesaver. You never know when you might get an emergency situation where you'll need that. Okay, next I have the Vortex binocular tripod adapter. This is great just so I can throw this on the tripod and glass real quick if I want to. Keep it in there so it's quick and easy to get to. I recommend checking those out if you don't have one. It's super convenient to have. And up in here also I'll keep my food for that specific day. I bag up my food for different days. Each day has its own separate bag, so I just, it's easy to ration yourself, eat better that way. That way you're not just hammering into your food not knowing how much you have left. I got each day specifically bagged out. And I'll keep that daily food in this pocket so it's quick and easy to get to if I want to sit down and take a rest. It's right there for me. I'll do another video on food in the future, so keep an eye out for that. Depending on when you see this video, I'll have a link for you if there's not one already. That's pretty much what I keep up in that pocket. Other small items might go up in there depending on what I'm taking with me, but that's pretty much what I got in there for that pocket specifically. Okay, next pocket. This is outer mesh pot or a stretchy pocket. Got my water filter in there. I've been using the SteriPen for the past couple seasons. Works awesome. I've got some Sawyer products to test out this year. So there's the Sawyer's little tiny pump in their bag system. Gonna try that guy out. Hopefully I like it. I'll get back to you on that. But keep that out here because it's quick and easy to get to. I can just, when my Nalgene's empty, I can just pump in some new water quick and easy. No problems. Sorry if that's loud. The microphone's like right there and I just slammed that down. Again, that's all I keep in there right now. I might throw a couple other small items in there that I want to be at my fingertips, quick and easy. But now let's dig into the main compartment of the bag. And sorry if I'm like sweating. Again, I'm in my garage studio area and it's like 90 degrees here today. And I'm trying to get this video as quick as possible before I die. Okay, on this inner pocket here, I've got TP and some Castile soap, some bug spray, and some extra guy line. All this, little random items that I keep in that organization pocket. TP a must. Castile soap, don't want to have grimy fingers when you're trying to eat, so cool little pocket to keep all those items in. Okay, moving on. Okay, so again, I film hunts. I film my own hunts and for others. So the contents of my bag is definitely going to be a little bit different than yours for the most part. This is what I'll have in my bag if I'm hunting and filming. If I'm just filming, it'll be a little bit different. I'll have a bigger camera cube, or if I'm just hunting, I won't have any of that. I'll have just my hunting stuff, but that's probably pretty unlikely that I won't have some filming gear. Okay, enough said there. So first item here is the camera cube. In here, I will have my camera if I'm not using it, or if I'm hiking without filming or something. Keep the camera in there, my drone, extra lens, some camera cleaning stuff, batteries, all that will go in this camera cube. I recommend checking out Peak Design. They make great camera cubes that are, fairly small and lightweight, hold all the stuff you need. If I'm filming or just filming, I'll have a bigger camera cube setup by Mission Workshop. It's a little bit longer, bigger, holds a bigger lenses and stuff like that. So that's what I'll use for those trips. But if I'm hunting and filming, Peak Design camera cube is where it's at. Okay, moving on. Sleeping bag. So this sleeping bag is nothing special. I've had it for like 20 years pretty much. I'm definitely due for an upgrade. This is like the last thing that I haven't upgraded in my outdoor arsenal. So definitely on the list. I won't really pull it out because it's old and nothing cool to see. It's like a 20-degree bag. It doesn't get that cold here in September in Oregon, so that's really all I need for warmth. But the Sea to Summit compression sack definitely a must. Helps keep it just small and compressed. and dry or drier. It's not like it's completely waterproof, but it definitely helps. I like it just for the compression purposes. I know they do make a dry bag too, so if you're in a really wet spot, I definitely recommend the dry bag version, but this is just a compression and water resistant one. Definitely cool setup. Okay, on to the next thing. We have the food stuff. This is a ever new titanium kit. I've done a video of this in the past. I'll have some links for you on this also. Love this kit. It's got 2 pots. I've got my burner in there, my gas, my utensil. I've got some tin foil in there, some red-eyed hog seasoning and cooking fat. Yeah, just all around kit that I need for any cooking I'm going to be doing in the backcountry. Again, I'll throw some links in the description and above for you guys if you want to check out more on that guy. Alright, next thing. This is one of my favorite items in the world right now. I picked this up a few months ago. This is the AeroPress Go. It is a kind of like a French press coffee maker, very similar, but a little bit different. Similar but different, doesn't make sense. Moving on. Anyways, awesome little product. I highly recommend checking these out if you are a coffee drinker in the backcountry. I know they make instant coffees and drip bags you can get and all that stuff, but I like this guy because it's similar to a French press, and that's what I use here at home. So definitely recommend checking out the AeroPress Go. And sorry if you're seeing like little hairs floating around. I've got a German Shepherd and a Husky, and they were like near me when I was packing this bag last, so there's hairs flying everywhere. So I apologize for that. Alright, next item in the bag. This is a possibles kit. I call it a possibles because it's just for like possible scenarios I might run into. I've got fire starters, first aid, batteries, extra rope, knife blades, all sorts of little goodies in there. I will throw some descriptions below for you guys of all the contents in this bag if you want to build one of these on your own. I highly recommend it because you never know what sort of scenario you might get yourself into, and that could be a lifesaver for you. Okay, next is the kill kit. A lot of companies make kill kits these days that are ready for you to take out and use. I build my own. I've got game bags, Tyto knife, some extra blades. My tags usually go in here. Some extra rope for hanging my meat bags when I'm done, skinning stuff out. I've got gloves, a tarp to lay stuff out on, all sorts of goodies in this kill kit. Again, I'll put a description below for you guys of what's in this kill kit if you want to build your own too. Okay, other than that guys, I think that's it. I think we pretty much nailed it. I'll keep a rain jacket in here of some sort because you never know when it's going to rain here in Oregon. It is the Northwest and it rains all the time, so I'll keep an extra lightweight rain jacket in here from First Light. I use all First Light gear. I really like their stuff. If you like the video of what I use from First Light, throw some comments below. Maybe that will be the next thing that I do for you guys. I really like First Light gear, and I highly recommend checking them out if you haven't done so already. Okay, well I think that's about it. If you have any questions about any of these items, feel free to contact me on any of my social medias or in the comments below. I'm usually pretty quick about getting back to you guys on that stuff. If you like this video, please hit that like button. It definitely makes a difference. And subscribe to the channel if you want to see more content, and hit the bell for notifications for future videos, guys. Oh yeah, real quick. Overall weight of this bag with these items in it was about 30 pounds. I know I'll get some questions about that, so before we end off, 30 pounds is what this bag was, but that's only 1 day of food, no water, so it's going to be a little bit heavier with that. And like I mentioned, I have my filming gear, so that's probably quite a bit of extra weight too. So it would be lighter without the filming gear. Okay, that's it. Now we're done. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, like, all that stuff. See you guys in the next video.